Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily, Tuesday training. Who's ready for the solidarity session? Coming up straight after this episode at 6:30. The Do Running community will be coming together virtually, of course not in person. Those restrictions are still in place to do some sort of activity, your choice, running, walking, cycling, something at home, to make sure we can still work together as a community, but also as a team, to motivate and inspire each other, to stay involved, to look in, to feel like we're part of something. That's what the Do Running City Slickers group's all about in more normal times. It's just about completing the activity together in the best way we can. It's a running group where everybody runs together regardless of pace. There's some really experienced runners, but what we try to do is focus on those who are not so, and really help them progress and help them really feel part of something. That's the emphasis, to be honest, is focusing on those beginners to make them part of this amazing community as it is. I mention every week how important Tuesday is for me, and of course with those announcements, from the Chief Medical Officer yesterday and the Chief Scientific Officer and Boris today, it's really important that we keep taking from this session what we have done today. I've seen it at various stages and we've all felt it. We get a bit fed up with the situation. People switch off just that little bit. Let things climb on top of them, and then until they get back involved, till they throw themselves into the situation, they don't feel too great. They don't feel fantastic. And I know activity always does the trick for me, and it does the trick for a lot of people, a lot of the people around me, a lot of the people I surround myself with. So that's why I'm always passing on the message that it's really, really important. And I think at times people have kind of scoffed at me when I've said, particularly at the start of lockdown, I felt me and Kay personally it didn't affect us too much initially, and I was banging the drum about what we can and can't do, and I'll be honest, it kind of did us a favour in a lot of ways. Different projects have started because of the lockdown. Kay got to work from home. We all of a sudden we got a better work-life balance, and it was working, but I was still trying to pass the message of, we were still experiencing different feelings, different emotions, but I was trying to pass the message over that it was important for those who were suffering. And I kind of got the impression that people might look on and go, well, you're telling us you're all right, you're telling us it's worked for you. Perhaps that was the case, but I can assure you right now, I'm still passing that message on. I'm still trying to be positive. I'm still trying to use the Tuesdays, the Wednesdays, whatever we can do through Do Running and Do Daily to be positive. And the reality is we're having a bit of a shit time. COVID is really biting right now. It's really, really took its toll in the last couple of weeks. We've had a couple of bombshells, redundancies, told we need to move. I've not said that before. I've kind of alluded to the subject, so just feeling really honest and out there today and letting you know that it's really, really important to keep going whatever happens. We don't exactly know how we're going to deal with this situation in the short term. We will deal with it. We will get there. We've got good people around us to support us, but it's really, really difficult. It's really tough. People have said to me, how do you deal with it? How do you put yourself in front of a camera and stay positive? Well, at the end of the day, it's just a case of having to, And then others might say to me, why do you do all that stuff when you need to be sorting this out, or you need to be sorting that out? Well, I need to do this stuff as well. I need to sort of still feel part of everything, still keep pushing forward, keep doing the things I do, keep trying to enjoy the things I can enjoy, and this is one of the things I really can. The solidarity session has been really, really important to me. It's got me through a few difficult days, a few difficult times. Bizarrely, in the last few weeks, we've tend to have had a real struggle on a Tuesday. So 3 of the last 5 weeks now we've had a bit of shocking news to deal with, but it's been really important for me for an hour or so, just to push that aside, get out there for a run, take all those benefits, really sort of feel part of that team again, and have people around us who we know care, who are strong, who are doing what they need to do, and let some of that sort of inspiration roll back off onto me almost. That's what I need, because despite the fact to do this, and I want to encourage you guys, we're all a little bit guilty of putting ourselves out there sometimes and not looking after ourselves. As much as I'm trying to, I'm making taking positive steps, doing positive things. It's really important for me to use you guys as well, and I really get so much from those that get involved. There are those that still look in, still scoff at what we do. That's up to them. We can't do too much about that. But it's one of those. It's a kind of time where you realise who's there and who's not there, and that's really important. And all we want to show is that we're there for everybody. We don't sort of pick and choose our friends and pick and choose who we want to get involved. This is there for absolutely everybody. If somebody can take something from our crappy situation and the way we're dealing with it, then that's fantastic. We know we'll get there in the end. Whilst it feels pretty glum right now, it could get worse, but that's life. I'll keep doing the things I do, Kay will keep doing the things she does, we'll keep working hard, we'll keep being humble and honest and relatable, and really trying to help others at the same time. What's happening to us won't stop that, and that's really important. As crappy as I feel, I've just said it back there, as crappy as I feel about this whole situation, the one thing that gives me so much pleasure is seeing people get involved in things that we encourage, things that we enjoy doing, seeing people prosper. We're not jealous, we're not that kind of people. What we like to do is sort of work with people, encourage and suggest things that can help. We all struggle from time to time. People deal with it in different ways, and the only reason I've told you a lot of that is because, like I say, at the start of lockdown, people might have looked in and gone, well, it's easy for him to say that. He's also saying that lockdown's working in a way, it's giving him a bit more time, he's taking on this project or that project. But to be honest, just like most people, 2020 has been a bit of a disaster, but we've still got all this sort of fresh air, outdoors, the ability to do things, interact. Social media plays such a crucial role right now. If we're restricted on numbers, on who we can see and what we can do, then we need to be able to interact, and it's really important that people understand how to use it properly, how to approach different situations. All I'm trying to do, guys, is advise and offer small little snippets of information on how I've dealt with situations either incorrectly or, well, not incorrectly, sort of inappropriately, or the best way I can. I don't always get it right, I really don't. I'm not trying to pretend I do, not trying to pretend we're something we're not. We just want to get people involved in what we do. Tuesdays are a real example of that. I always like to use it as a bit of a pep talk, and despite all that negativity about what's happening to us, we'll get through it. We really will. We'll keep working our socks off, we'll keep working hard. Kind of a believer in you make your own luck. I do lots of things now where I'm watching and learning and reading about different things, the way people approach things, and that learning's all paying off. It's been really effective for me. So if you can tune into what we do, if you can interact with what we do, if you can do the activity more than anything, please do get them pictures posted up, keep showing us, keep showing everybody else. We need that inspiration. Like I said, it's really important right now. We really need to feel like people are on side, but beyond us, do you know, we need this great community working together to keep encouraging activity, to keep working hard, to keep taking the benefits of such a session. It's here to stay, guys. Do you know, it's not going anywhere just yet. So you may as well be part of it. You may as well join us. Get out there, get your kit on. Lots more to go at this week as well as today. Of course, there's tomorrow, Wednesday workout. I'll be posting in the closed Facebook group about that later, so check that out. Just another way to get involved, to distract us from the situation, whether it's to distract from COVID or to distract from family life, you know, things that are probably getting on top of us in our personal lives or at work, or just to distract from the actual activity. Just, it's never easy, so just that it offers that perfect midweek motivation, that perfect distraction. And then of course we're getting to the latter stages of the week where we look to sort of ask questions, slow the pace down heading towards the weekend, and then really plan again. So if you can get involved, guys, get out at 6:30. Please join us. It means so much to us right now. It means so much to the community and so much to those looking in. For now, just doing it. I'll be back tomorrow for Wednesday workout, hopefully with a bit better news, but regardless, we'll keep going, just doing it.